Hi cuties. Now, if you know anything about me or can see the fact that my name is Jack the Ripper, you know I am a gigantic Metal Gear Solid fan. I mean, I have a Foxhound tattoo, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 are in my top 5 video games ever made, and Metal Gear Solid 3 specifically just means so much to me. With that being said, of course I had to come on here and yap to y'all about the newest remake Konami released and the second in the series, funnily enough, Metal Gear Solid Delta Triangle Snake Eater thing. But before we get too balls deep into things, let me just preface right off the rip that I won't be reviewing Metal Gear Solid 3 itself, like as a game, if that makes any sense. I truly just want to talk about the remake itself and where it stands in terms of being a definitive version of MGS3 as it is attempting to be. So don't worry, don't expect too many spoilers here. I'm not one of those assholes that think that just because it's an old game that just means everybody knows all the story beats already. I truly hope this remake brings in all the new players and an entire generation of folks ready to dive into the greatest game series of all time. Oh, how I envy y'all. Also, some of this may come off as incredibly nitpicky, or it may not seem like a huge deal to y'all, but like I said before, this is quite literally my favorite video game ever, so just bear with me, okay? Let's just get to the yapping with zero direction, just pure heart and soul. I guess we can start with the presentation of this remake first, seeing as how that is the biggest change by far, and yeah, it looks crispy. The textures are stellar, all the character models look so photorealistic in cutscenes, and for the most part, everything is just the same as it was, just like 15 times more detailed. I mean, in a way, it kind of just looks how I used to see it as a kid playing it on my PlayStation 2 for real. The foliage is denser, the trees are so detailed, and animals are straight out of a damn Animal Planet documentary, if you will. With that, we do lose a bit of the OG art style, and certain subtle changes to the lighting and whatnot are a big part of that. One of the biggest controversial changes is that cemetery scene at the end of the game, no spoilers, where the PS2 port had this like dreamlike quality to it with the overexposed bright lighting, but in the remake it's completely gone. I do admit that that scene in particular is changed quite drastically, but the facial animations kind of make up for it in my opinion. But I'm not going to show it because, like I said, no spoilers, just go play the game, okay? I will say, as far as graphics go, if you are a big nerd like me, you will immediately notice the overall, I mean, to put it blankly, that Unreal Engine 5 look to it. In a way, it looks like those basic fake trailers you see for fake video game remakes on YouTube or some shit. I mean, it's not ugly by any means, but it's absolutely Unreal Engine 5 through and through. Once again, sort of furthering itself from the OG art style. I think characters like Ocelot look better in the original just because Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and hell, even Metal Gear Solid 4 sort of have that like realistic anime kind of graphic style, almost like Final Fantasies. That may come off as really stupid, but hopefully you get what I mean. Anyways, Ocelot in this game is just eerily perfect. He's like Uncanny Valley to me.